which is known as the post office of the cell. Golgi apparatus. Which organelles of the cytoplasm have the thickest covering membrane? Lysosomes. Which is the major organ for detoxification? Liver. Which is defined as the structural and functional unit of living body? Cell. Which acts as a conveyor belts and allow the movement of granules, vesicles, protein molecules and some organelles like mitochondria to different parts of the cell. Microtubules. Names of the two intermediate filaments proteins seen in muscle fiber is vimentin and desmin, which is responsible for the movement of centrioles and the complex cellular structures like cilia. Microtubules, which determines the shape and gives support to the cell. Cytoskeleton, which moves freely in the cytoplasm of the cell and are capable of reproducing themselves. Mitochondria, which form the major site of oxygen utilization in the cells. Peroxisomes. The garbage system of the cell is lysosomes. The diameter of mitochondria is 0.521 micron. For what messenger RNA passes genetic code from nucleus to the ribosomes? Protein synthesis. The RNA present in ribosomes is called ribosomal RNA. A membrane covering the cell body known as cell membrane. Intermediate filaments are divided into how many subclasses? 5. Tubulin has how many subunits? 2. The ribosomes are made up of how many percentage of proteins? 35%. Mast cells secrete serotonin by means of secretory lysosome. Which protein molecules helps in the transport of substances across the cell membrane by means of active or passive transport? Carrier proteins. How many layers are there in cell membrane? 3. Which is responsible for the movement of chromosomes during cell division? Centrioles. The diameter of ribosomes are 50 nanometer, which is responsible for the synthesis of proteins of hemoglobin. Free ribosomes. The name of the intermediate filament protein seen in astrocytes is glial filaments. What is a group of cells that have similar functions? Tissues, which form a network around the nucleus and extend to the periphery of the cell. Intermediate filament. The name of the intermediate filament protein found on the epithelial cells is keratin. The lumen of endoplasmic reticulum contains a fluid medium called endoplasmic matrix. The thickness of cell membrane varies from 75 angstrom to 111 angstrom. The fluid present inside the cell is cytoplasm. Which enzyme hydrolyzes the polysaccharides into glucose? amylases, which is also known as protein factory. Ribosomes. The intermediate filaments are formed by polymers. These polymers are made up of which type of proteins? Fibrous protein. The name of the intermediate filaments protein seen in nerve cells is neurofilaments. The diameter of microfilaments are 3 to 6 nanometer, which is present in the mitochondria, is responsible for many enzymatic actions. DNA, which is known as the shipping department of the cell. Golgi apparatus. The inner membrane of mitochondria is folded in the form of shelf-like inward projection called cristae. The adjacent cells are connected by intermediate filaments through desmosome. Microfilaments are made up of non-tubular contractile proteins called actin and myosin. The microtubules are formed by bundles of globular protein called tubulin. Peroxisomes are also known as microbodies, which protein molecules in the cell membrane known as transmembrane proteins. Integral proteins. Which among this is not the major protein components of cytoskeleton? Secretory vesicles.